What's up, world? This your boy Mike B, and this is Real Rap. Now, I know sometimes, man, you might feel like you underappreciated, like somebody doesn't understand your worth and your value. But you gotta remember that two different people gonna find two different values in the exact same thing. So where somebody might not be appreciating you, you gotta understand there's somebody out there who's gonna appreciate you, who's gonna see your worth and your value. I'm gonna tell you a story that I heard that put things in perspective. A young boy comes to his father and he says, "Dad, I found a rock in the backyard. It's a nice looking rock. I think it might be worth some money. My friend Joey said this rock is worthless. Nobody will ever pay me for it. What do you think?" His father says, "Son, different people find different value in the exact same thing. So why don't you go around the block and the first person you come across, I want you to ask them if they want to buy your rock. When they ask you how much, I want you to hold up 2 fingers. Don't say nothing, just hold up 2 fingers and be quiet." So the little boy goes out, he goes around the corner, comes across an older woman and says, "I'm selling this rock, do you want to buy it?" She looks at the rock and said, "That's a nice looking rock, how much do you want for it?" He holds up 2 fingers. She says, $2, I'll take it. He says, "Let me go home and talk to my father first." He goes home excited, says, "Dad, she wants to give me $2 for this rock. Should I take it?" He says, "Son, remember, different people find different value in the exact same thing. Go back out there and see if somebody else will buy your rock." So the boy goes back out and he comes across a store that sells odds and ends like knickknacks and whatnot. He walks in and he goes up to the counter and the owner's at the counter. He says, "I'm selling this rock, do you want to buy it?" The owner looks at the rock and said, "That's a really nice rock, how much do you want for it?" He holds up 2 fingers. The owner says, $200, I'll take it. The boy says, "Let me go home and talk to my father first." He goes home and he says, "Dad, he wants to give me $200 for this rock, should I take it?" The father says, "Now that's good, but remember, different people find different value in the exact same thing. Go back out there and see what's out there." Little boy goes back out, next thing you know, he comes across a museum, so he says, "I'll go in here and ask if they'll buy my rock." Walks in, walks up to the curator and says, "I'm selling this rock. It's a nice looking rock. Do you want to buy it?" The curator looks at it and says, "It is indeed a nice looking rock. How much do you want for it?" Holds up 2 fingers. $200,000? We'll take it. Little boy says, "Let me go home and ask my father first." Goes home and talks to his father and says, "Pop, they want to give me $200,000 for my rock. Should I take it?" The father says, "Son, remember that different people find different value in the exact same thing. Go out to at least one more place just to make sure." Little boy goes out and he goes through town, not sure where to go, and he comes across a store that sells precious metals and you know, artifacts and rocks and things like that. So he goes in and he walks up to the counter. There's an elderly gentleman at the counter. He says, "How you doing?" He says, "Look, I'm trying to sell this rock. Would you be interested in buying it?" He says, "Let me see." Man looks at the rock and said, "That is indeed a very nice rock. How much do you want for it?" Little boy holds up 2 fingers. The man says, $2 million? I'll take it. The boy says, "Let me go home and talk to my father first." He goes home excited. He says, Pop, they want to give me $2 million for this rock." The father says, "What did you say?" He said, "I told him I had to go home and talk to my father." The father says, "You got bigger problems than I thought you had." My point is, different people will find different value in the exact same thing. So somebody might see you as worthless. Somebody's gonna see you as worthy. Somebody might see you as garbage, but somebody else is gonna see you as a treasure because, again, different people will always find different values in the exact same thing. You gotta determine your worth. It's your boy Mike B, man. This is Real Rap.